How many wrestling fans at the Dallas Sportatorium remember a barrel-chested performer with a long, scraggly beard, barefooted, wearing overalls, and with a pet pig scampering along with him? Well, for over 30 years, Lloyd Murdoch of Waxahachie wrestled under the name of Farmer Jones, and he claims that most of the time he wore a white hat. And today, Murdoch is semi-retired, keeping an eye on his trailer park and real estate property in Waxahachie. But it's not hard to get him to talk about wrestling. A lot of people say that there's a lot of fake and a lot of put-on to wrestling.
Well, actually, there is, Harvey. When they put it on you, they put it on good and hard. And there's a lot of fake in it because it's just like football. If that quarterback isn't a good faker and can't fool his opponents, well, handing off to one guy and not really doing it, he's not too much of a quarterback. Well, if you can't fake enough to make your opponent think that you're hurt, he's not going to come in and try to make the kill. And he'll come in real fast while you're a little groggy or while he thinks you're a little groggy. And that's when you hook him and you beat him. Of course, now there are certain wrestlers that will get up and frame matches, but the commission takes care of that. If they catch them doing it, they will fine them and suspend them. So you cannot jeopardize your livelihood just by getting up there and faking matches or framing them.
Now, you started wrestling at age 17 and were at it for over 30 years. What started you in wrestling?
33 years I quit. Actually, ever since I can remember, I've scuffled. They tell me before I could walk when I was crawling around, the neighbors bring the babies over and sit down while I'd always reach for them and start scuffling. And it's just as natural with me to wrestle as it is for a bear.
How did you get into this, the beard and the Farmer Jones part of it?
Oh, we run into a fella up in Montana, had a real old car, a friend of mine and myself, and he was from Arkansas, and I had lived there part of the time. And we decided to get up kind of a thing. You know, everybody got getting along about that time, getting their own particular type of color. And we decided to be the Arkansas Scufflers, and that's the way we started out with that. Then as each one, we had 3 or 4, and each one left, I got down to just myself and this fella, and I got my arm hurt, and I had to come home for a few weeks, and he quit, shaved his beard off, and I went back by myself, and that's when they started calling me Farmer Jones.